Good morning from Disney Springs. We're out here today not to shop, not to dine, not to do Gideons, none of our normal stuff, but we're gonna go to the Disney Springs bus stop station and go to a Disney resort. Which resort are we going to? We have no idea yet. Why don't you guys come along? Let's go make some memories together. So today we're starting a brand new series on our channel called Resort Randomizer. And basically what we're doing is we're coming here to the Disney Springs bus stop station. We're gonna pull up a random number generator, let it roll a number, and we're gonna hop on whatever bus it tells us, and we're gonna go spend the afternoon out at that resort, wandering around, showing you guys all the different things, maybe trying a bite of food, just kind of show you guys the whole ambiance of the resort so you guys can kind of get an idea of whether that resort is perfect for you or not. So we could get a value, we could get a moderate, we could get a deluxe, we have no idea. A couple of rules to our game though. Number one, it has to be random. No matter what we get, we have to go to that resort. Unless we've already been there before. At that point, we'll re-roll and then go to the next location we haven't been to. That way, by the end of the game, we've gone to every single resort. Number two is that we won't be going to places like Shades of Green, which is the military resort. We won't be going to Golden Oak, which is the private residence. We also won't be going to the Galactic Star Cruiser or to any of the third-party resorts that are here on Disney property, including the Swan and Dolphin, which are owned by Marriott. Here is the current setup for the board. Looks like we've got a couple that share some of the same ones. So if we get ones like the All-Stars, which are 28 and 29, I guess we'll roll a second number generator and then, based on 1, 2, and 3, and then go from there. Looks like 29 is our highest number, so we'll go ahead and change our thing to 29. And here we go, we're gonna roll. 23, Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Let's go. We're off to a wonderful start on this resort tour. That is one of my favorite resorts. They've got wonderful animals, wonderful architecture. They've got a fun DVC wing. They've got great food out there. Also, as of recording of this video, fortunately, you can't just roll up to Disney resorts and explore them much anymore. You kind of have to have a dining reservation, which is part of the reason why we're out here at Disney Springs. But also the randomness of what bus we're gonna end up on just adds to the fun of it. We timed that perfectly well because there is already a bus waiting for us. Fairly empty bus. It's just us and maybe a couple other people. We'll meet you guys over there. Alrighty friends, we made it. Now Animal Kingdom Lodge is going to be your furthest out resort from just about anything here at Walt Disney World, with the exception of obviously Animal Kingdom, which is easily like a 5-minute bus ride from here. Very close, but it is pretty far out from everything else. Now Animal Kingdom Lodge is split into 2 sections. It's going to be Jambo House, which is the main area, and then Kidani Village, which is going to be your DVC wing. We'll be exploring both of those today since they're freely be able to walk between or shuttle because they are kind of a distance between each other. We'll show you guys everything we can today. This is a gorgeous resort. This is one of your favorite resorts ever, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is like my number one.
Your number one?
It's so pretty.
Yeah, just all this architecture, like all these like chandeliers and that bridge that's featured there that you can actually walk across. That actually connects both top sections right there. Just to kind of give you guys an idea how expansive Animal Kingdom Lodge is. We are right here in what's called Jambo House. It's like your main area that kind of anybody can stay at. You don't have to be DVC to stay here. But then over here is Kidani Village, which is the DVC section. Those are for the Disney Vacation Club members. And then of course, everything out here is gonna be like animals you can go see, which I'm very excited to go out in there and show you guys those. Here in the main lobby, there's a ton of like traditional artwork. So like this is a Gordon bamboo vessel from Cameroon and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Lots of pretty artwork just kind of featured throughout. We'll show you guys a couple more. There's a terracotta figure from Nigeria, beaded crown and panels from Nigeria, and it says the tribe or people that made them. Very cool. And I might be wrong, but I want to say Animal Kingdom is supposed to be like the largest installation of like African artwork
Outside of Africa?
Outside of Africa?
It's
something like that. I'll obviously put the correct answer right down here, but I want to say that's like a weird factoid about this place, which is just wild to think about.
I know. That like maybe a museum or something would have that like honor.
Right, but cool for Disney. So this right here is a mask. It's supposed to be worn by like a single person, and it weighs like what, 240 pounds, 16 feet tall. A single person is supposed to carry this. That's insane to me. They do a ceremonial dance with it. It's supposed to bring like prestige and good luck to the entire community when it's done, which is really unique and cool. So I figured before we go outside and show you guys around to the animals and stuff, which of course is why you're staying here, show you guys maybe the gift shop, the dining locations here, maybe do a little bit of walk down the hallways, and then we'll show you guys the best part of staying here. So overlooking this area here, we've got a couple different dining locations. This one right here is going to be Victoria Falls Lounge. And then down there is Boma, which is a delicious breakfast and dinner buffet. And getting down there is super easy. Like there is the main lobby right there where we just were. And it's literally just this pathway down these stairs. Of course, there is elevators, I believe, down that hallway that you can take. It smells so good in here.
Yeah, no, it's such a good, because we've had both, and both are really good.
Yeah. We've been to Boma for both breakfast and dinner. I think I like breakfast better than dinner. But either way, coming down here at least once, I think is worth your time. Just about every deluxe resort is going to have like a fancier kind of lounge, and this is going to be the one for here, named after Victoria Falls, so which is kind of represented by this waterfall feature right behind the bar. Here's Boma, which is going to be your full buffet. Obviously, I think they're still serving breakfast right now. Lots of just like traditional offerings like eggs, waffles, stuff like that, but they're also going to have a lot more unique things that are African inspired. So if you're trying to try something really unique here, like this is a great place to go. I feel like dinner offered more unique things than breakfast.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. We've also been out to Tusker House Restaurant at Animal Kingdom Park, which has kind of a similar menu, and it's also buffet. We went to breakfast out there back in November? Something like that. We'll link the video down here so you guys can see our trip out there for character dining. And this right here is the signature dining location for this side of the resort called Jiko. We've not eaten here, but it was closed for a very, very long time and recently reopened within the last few months, I want to say. Supposed to be phenomenal food. It's a pretty straightforward resort to navigate. There's a lot of levels you kind of have to navigate between, but in terms of like how close everything is, it's all pretty much right here. Here is kind of the overview of just dining in general here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So we've shown you guys Boma and Jiko, which are here at Jambo House. Then over at Kidani Village, which is the DVC section, is Sanaa, which we've also been there. It's a wonderful restaurant. And then the Mara, which is like kind of a poolside, a quick service. Now we're gonna go into Zawati Marketplace, which is the main gift shop here for Jambo House. Again, just right outside the main lobby here. Centralized main area. Boma, Jiko, and everything is down over there. And Zawati Marketplace. Gorgeous already, because what normal gift shop looks like this? Lots of great architecture. Lots of fun little figures you can buy. Oh, it is a table. You're supposed to put the little glass on top and they hold it. How much is that? Hey, do we have $25,000 to spend? Can we get that today?
You could if you want.
We don't have that money. More masks and things you can buy here. A lot of these I think you can also get over at Animal Kingdom, but I do like that they're here at the resort. Just the amount of detail that's in here is crazy to me. I've never really looked up in this gift shop. Being so close to Animal Kingdom, you've got your Up merchandise, since you can meet the Up friends over there. Lion King, obviously. Animal Kingdom Lodge or Park would not exist without this film. Lots of tiger print, leopard print, zebra print, everything you could possibly get here. Realistic plush friends here, like painted dogs, and Okapi, which the Okapi, there is actually an Okapi here, right? Yes.
Kidani Village.
Perfect. Here's some Animal Kingdom stuff that you can also find out in the parks, but it's here just in case you need it. Some ornaments and shirts, hats, picture frames, a Tree of Life model with Mickey and Minnie. Here's some artwork of the resort you can purchase. This is right outside, just those big windows where we were, where the giant crown was at. This is Kidani Village, so that's the other side of the resort right there. Ooh, I like that one with Everest and the Tree of Life. Here's one of the interior in the lobby. Outdoor swimwear stuff, so cooling towels, goggles, beach balls, fans, sunscreen, because of course you're going to forget that. Swimsuits here, I think these are just kids. Now here's a specific parks merchandise, so you've got like Jumbo from Animal Kingdom Lodge, like a polo down here, like a t-shirt. I almost thought this was for Polynesian. I was like, why is this here? Cute mug with a giraffe on it. There's also giraffes here at the resort. This Tervis is really cute too. Yeah, the art style for this resort is really pretty. It's really fun. Ornament. It's It's not a super Animal Kingdom lodgy. Like, it is just enough, but I kind of wish they did a little bit more. And he's a lot heavier than he looks. Ooh, fancy robes. Ooh, it's actually really soft on the inside. That's really nice. It's your dad hat. Gotta have some safari sun gear hats too, because it is very bright out at Animal Kingdom. Plus, you'll feel more in character wearing one of these. Everything else here against the wall looks like it's just your standard stuff you can find in the parks, just in case like you need to pick up another t-shirt, or maybe you forgot to pack something heavier for sure, because right now the weather's been very out of whack. It's been either very cold or very hot. You've got your ears, so in case you need to pick up some new ears. Some sunglasses and other like keychains and things are on that one, and magnets. You've got like kids pool toys, bubble wands, fun stuff like that in case your kids need something to keep them occupied. And just like general plush merch, figurine sets, puzzles, art kits, just something that your kids may need before you guys, or you know, after you guys get back from the parks. I don't think I've ever seen this picture frame. That's kind of terrifying. Does it do? Oh, it does do like a water effect. That's so funny. I've never seen this before. They've also got a selection of like the 100th merch as well, since the company is getting ready to celebrate its 100th anniversary. We've also shown this off in a previous vlog, which we'll include down at the bottom as well in the description. Show you guys some exclusive resort pins. There's the logo for outside the resort, like the signage as you come in. There's one that says Jambo. Very cute. Oh, rest in peace, Kite Tails. That's funny that that's here. Kind of the home section of the resort, so you can pick up things like plates and bowls you want to take home, coffee mugs, nothing really resort specific, just things that you may need last minute. Lots of cookies, teas, coffees. Oh, here's something that's kind of resort specific. Maybe not resort, but like Animal Kingdom specific. So gummy monkeys. Is it supposed to be like that they're gonna eat the monkeys? Possibly, because if this one is gummy insects, like they're clearly eating. Popcorn snacks, just a general area of things you may need to pick up. Some beer, wine, frozen stuff if you're staying at the DVC with the little freezers and the ovens and stuff. Ooh, charcoal. Anything about charcoal. More snacks, baby food. That's smart to have here. Bread for sandwiches. Just like a small grocery store stuff. Huggies, Tylenol, Vaseline, tweezers. That's a big one because you never know if you're going to need tweezers. Moleskin padding, another good one to have. Razors, women's care, weather shield for your stroller. Very smart. And then if the beer and wine in the cooler section just right over there doesn't suit your liking, you can buy more of the expensive stuff back here. I think that wraps up the main gift shop here. There's a smaller gift shop over at Kidani Village, which we'll show you guys as well. I don't think there's a huge difference in what's available versus here, but we'll still show you guys when we get over there. But I say we go outside, we go look at some animals now. How about that?
Yeah.
Perfect, let's go. So it's very easy to get outside on this like main porch right behind me. Go down these stairs or take the elevators that are just right over there, and then right outside these windows are the animal exhibits. One of the biggest perks of staying here are these rooms that overlook the savannah. These are very, very expensive rooms to stay in, obviously, because you get to wake up to giraffes and zebra outside your window. Let's see if we can find some animal friends. Oh, he's running. Let's see if he goes for it again. And she has like no idea that he's following right behind. That's so funny. He gave up. And I'm hoping it's early enough that we can actually see the animals out here. Because it's pretty nice out. Like, it's not cold, it's not hot, and it's early. So that's a great time to catch some animals. They also have some cast members out here who are experts at explaining the animals. So if you ever have any questions, ask these guys. They are a wealth of knowledge. We've had wonderful conversations with them before, just about like what each animal does and kind of like their role in the animal kingdom. Aww.
There's Drazzle in the back.
Oh, is there? I can't really see them. They are very far back. I don't know if my camera can pick up that they're back there, but they're like kind of within that like kind of archway of trees right there. And there's some kind of like antelope. And you're probably wondering like, how do they stay far away from like the guests to make sure they don't go up here? There's these kind of like detractors here that kind of like spook them if they get too close. So it's a good way for, you guys to stay safe, the animals to stay safe. You can still enjoy them from a distance. Yeah, you can see the giraffe walking now. Yeah, not a whole lot of animals out here right now. The overlook at Kidani Village is personally, I think is way better. It's a lot more vast. This one has this giant rock that kind of obstructs right here. And there's just not a lot out right now. I just love how gracefully they walk. They're in no hurry. There it is. Oh, a zebra too. See, it's just so relaxing being out here and just seeing all this. Oh, I love this. There's also these little kind of placards around the area that kind of talk about just like conservation and animal facts. Just in case you don't get a chance to meet with one of the handlers out here, you can learn some information here. Oh, look. Hidden Mickey. So Matt actually reminded me that these kind of overlooks exist because I kind of forgot. But we were just down there. You can climb in these, not climb, but you can go in these tunnels here which have stairs that go all the way up. And yeah, you can come up through these stairs or through the main lobby and those doors over there and just kind of come to this nice little quiet overlook. Got some nice rocking chairs and might give you a better vantage point at seeing some of those animals. Like there's a giraffe right there. There's also another one just opposite of us that overlooks that Savannah a little bit better. Coming back over here to the map of Jambo House, we've kind of shown you guys everything here in the lobby and then the dining locations and then that Savannah overlook. We're gonna go over here to the pool next. Not gonna lie, I don't really remember how to get to the pool. So we'll obviously...
It was just outside of Boma and...
That's right, there is a door down there. Okay, yeah, kind of confusing to get to, but we will show you guys. We're back down here near Boma. And then these doors out here next to Jiko are what take you out to the pool lounge. Gorgeous little area here. I love this little like water area. Here is the map of the pool, so we are right there. There's that waterway where we just looked at. Yeah, we're gonna go walk around a little bit. There's another Savannah overlook, and they've got like an arcade. The Mara is also out here. Kind of feels very Polynesian out here. It's like listening to the water, the nice sunlight, all the tropical plants. Brief overview of the pool. No slides or anything, it looks like. Oh no, there is one. Slide right over there. It's the backside of that slide we were just at. Doesn't look like anything crazy, just a nice short, sweet slide for the kids. And then to my right over here is gonna be a hot tub. Not gonna film it because there's, adults, spending time in there. But they do have a hot tub. A little playground for the kids, Hakuna Matata playground. Pretty simple, nice and fun. Something for the kids to run around in. Here's one of the overlooks. Let's see if we can find some animal friends up here. I think they're also eating. I think it's just about lunchtime for everybody. Some of the goofiest sounding birds. They sound so silly. Here's another side of the pool. We were just over here by the playground and then that overlook. And then this overlook right here is just like kind of a better view of the flamingos. They've also got like a little small bar out here. Don't know if they serve any food or not, but we've got some delicious looking drinks over there. Here's another overlook. Kind of gets us a little bit closer. I think it's kind of behind the flamingos, or kind of right next to them. I like the color difference just between these two. Like he is still very gray necked. And then this one right here is very, very like carnation pink. I'm sleeping. It's crazy that like just like shrimp changes their color. That's such a wild concept to me. Coming up here to another Savannah, which is kind of just at the back end part of the pool. Another hot tub here to the right of me. And then probably the better of the overlooks out here. This one actually has a keeper out here as well. Kind of help answer any questions. We'll see if we can get any better shots of any of the featured animals. There's another one of those antelopes out there.
Oh, and then there's the giraffe over there. All the way back.
Oh yeah, that's super far out there. Even though these animals like can freely roam this, they do all have shelters in the back. So if, bad rain or, cold weather or just, or if they just don't want to come out, it's entirely up to them if they want to visit. They've also got a ping pong table out here and like a cornhole beanbag toss game. There's a family playing with them though, so I didn't want to bother filming them, but that's also out here if you want to play those instead. I think this is just like a little kiddie pool. I think they've got like a little shallow area for kids kind of splash around in. Hopefully someone wouldn't steal your things, but they do have lockers here that you can come and use. I assume they're complimentary. And then they have like restrooms and changing stations for you to change into your swimsuits. Now I don't think this is normal, but I don't think many deluxe resorts have full arcades. So we're gonna go in here and see what games they got. Standard kind of games, got your air hockey, your driving games. Ooh, some classic games, Space Invaders, Centipede, Defender. Looks like all the games do require cards to play. That's all your pricing right there. And then you've got your like card refill stations, press penny machine, who's in it? So that one makes sense. And that one makes sense. But why is Mike Wazowski here? Outside of the pool here, we've got a list of all of our daily adventures, so just things that are kind of happening around the resort today. I'm sure this is also up at the front desk, but I'm just here right now. So QR code to scan for more information. I don't know if I can even get a focus on that, but there is that. Usually they have like trivia, art you can come do. Some of it's free, some of it you do have to pay for. Pen trading, oh yeah, arts and crafts. So like anything with like the dollar symbol here is something you're gonna have to pay for. Animal enrichment, so just kind of watching that. There's your campfire where they probably have the s'mores at. Arcade information. Ooh, signature experience. Wild about painting. So, oh, you can paint at Jiko. So they offer like a painting class. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And then most resorts will have movies. So looks like Tarzan, Snow White, and Up are the ones that are going to be playing starting at 7:30 at that playground that we were at. So I don't know if that would be large enough to house like the big screen, because like those are pretty big screens that they have.
Yeah, unless they do it in front of it.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, that's going to be like kind of directly across from us. The pool is right out there, so we came inside because I saw signs for Simba's Clubhouse. It's going to be like where your kids can go to kind of hang out and do arts and crafts, maybe watch some movies. I'm going to see if we can go inside. If there's kids in there, I'm obviously not going to film, but if they'll allow me to, I can kind of show you guys just a couple things in there. Got some like board games here, including Don't Break the Ice, which was one of my favorite games growing up. I was always pretty good at it. Got like a paint table here to do some arts and crafts at. Some fun Lion King characters on the wall, including showing Lion King. I don't know if this plays on repeat all day, but we're on brand. Some coloring pages here. Oh, that's a fun one. It's not animal related except for Scar, but like you've got some like Chernabog, you got Big Bad Wolf. That's pretty cool. Anything else to do? A regular zebra. That might not be the most fun one to do. Here's some of those crafts that you can come and do that do cost money. So like some kids made these. These are like little ceramic things. Is that Agent P?
I think yeah, it is.
That's funny. Ear bands and like bracelets and necklaces and perler beads, and that is very cute. Here's some of the free crafts you can do. So like coloring sheets. The beads are free. Scratch art. You can do like little character sun catchers. Those are really fun. So yeah, if you want like a free thing to come do, this is great. Yeah, I think anybody can kind of come in here. Obviously, it's reserved for kids, but I think if an adult wants to sit down and do it like a craft, I don't think they're going to tell you no, because right now we're the only ones in here. What is the name of Ariel and Prince Eric's daughter? I know you know this. Melody. You are correct. Right across from Simba's Clubhouse is the guest laundry. I'm sure that there's more located around the property. This is just the nearest one we have. But if you need to come do laundry, you can come in here. I assume they're around the corner here just because I can't see anything. I think that squirrel has a Cheeto in its mouth. Okay, bye. So I think I misspoke earlier when I said the Mara was over at Kidani Village, because it is out here at Jambo House. It's the quick service location that's, again, just right out here by the pool. I don't think I've ever been in here before. I know this was a resort or a restaurant that opened up late after everything kind of reopened, but it's really well done. It does give like early 2000s, late 90s Animal Kingdom vibes. With all these like trees and everywhere.
I really like that.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Oak grilled chicken bowl, South African veggie bowl, chermoula spiced shrimp bowl, Marrakesh falafel platter, flatbreads, so marinated sun-dried herb tomatoes, pork cheese flatbread, and just like things like chicken strips, burgers, pulled pork sandwiches, some like safer options. Pastries, croissants, donuts.
Bear croissant.
Oh yeah, that does have cocoa hazelnut. They've got all these things too, like a flamingo cake, 50th anniversary treats, Nyala brownie, which sounds really good. But they also have zebra domes, which are a signature food here. So we might have to get some of those today too. They've also got some quick things you can grab, like cereals, bags of chips, bottles of water, and also you can pick up your resort mugs here if you're paying to have those. I think it's $19 for your entire stay, and you get to keep the mug, and it's like unlimited soda. Frozen treats like Mickey bars and ice cream sandwiches. You've got your beers and wines. You've got some of those brownies and snacks that we saw that you can just pick up and go. So there's some zebra domes, which we'll probably grab here in a second. Sodas, juices, waters, milks, and some fruit trays. Some cuties if you feel like you need a fruit or vegetable while you're here. All right, time for some zebra domes. These, as far as I know, are only exclusive to Animal Kingdom Lodge. You can obviously get them here in the Mara, but you can also get an endless amount of them over at the Boma buffet. And I believe in Kidani Village in the gift shop, which is where we had them the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a lot more gelatinous-y than I remember. Like, and that's not a bad thing, but yeah, there's like a little cake at the bottom. There's a little cream filling inside, and just very nice and soft. I did mine all in one bite, but there's kind of a cross section right there.
The little cake part just slid all out.
Oh yeah.
It's fine.
So after eating those delicious zebra domes, we decided to walk over to Kidani Village from Jambo House. It's very easy to do. You just walk out the front door and take a right, and just keep walking along the sidewalk. There's plenty of signage to point you in the right direction. It is quite a long walk. It took us about 8 minutes, and we are fairly fast walkers. If you'd rather take the shuttle over walking, you can head down to the main bus stations that are attached to Jambo House and hop on the one labeled for Disney Springs. It'll always drop you off at Kidani Village first before continuing on. While the main lobby at Kidani Village is much smaller than the one over at Jambo House, it is easily just as beautiful and special in its own unique way. We got some motion out there, got the zebras walking towards us, we got the giraffes. Let's head out there and go see some animals. This is the door that gets you outside to this kind of overlook, which earlier when we talked about the kind of view, come down these stairs or the elevator over here to the side, you can come right on out. Ooh, look at the zebras, they're so close. Of course, we've got our animal specialists out here ready to share any information or answer any questions you might have. Look at those giraffes. I love that they just free roam. They just kind of like hang out with each other and just all share the same snacks and just kind of enjoy being in each other's company. It's so peaceful. This is definitely the better of the two overlooks for sure.
Yeah, probably.
It's doing that bow-legged stance
to
to bend out. That's always so funny.
I do love the crown.
I got more of the crown cranes over here. I think one of them was just squawking. I heard like
One in the distance.
the far one out there.
It's like a...
Oh, and there's like some not pelicans. They're kind of fighting with each other right now. What are they? Some kind of oh. No, it's not vulture.
Stork?
A stork of some kind. That's what I was looking for. If you guys have seen the newest season of the Disney Plus National Geographic Animal Kingdom show, they talk about a mom and a baby. The baby was recently born over the last couple of months. He's actually out here with his mom right now. We didn't get a chance to see him, unless we don't think we did, but we were told after they ran off, because all the zebras ran backstage, that he's out here with mom. So if we get a chance to see him again, we'll show you guys. They said it was his first day out here. Interesting. He's still just fighting with himself. Buddy, that's you. In there is Sanaa. We'll show you guys Sanaa just very briefly. I don't know if we'll get a chance to walk through the restaurant, but yeah, those are some tables that actually overlook the Savannah. To get to Sanaa, which is just right down here, this is where we were earlier, kind of overlooking everything, and out there is the door we just came from the Savannah view. Oh yeah, you just come right over here. And there it is, Sanaa. Here's the menu for Sanaa. Just kind of shows a brief overview of what they have. This is an amazing restaurant. We've been here twice now, and it's so good. Especially this Indian style bread service. Comes with like 5 or 6 different breads, 9 different sauces. It is $21, but it is so filling and so delicious that like even coming here just for this bread service is completely worth it. You can also order Sanaa to go, since I don't think this side of the resort has a quick service location, so you can always order it for mobile order to go and pick it up and take it with you, including that bread service. And just like the Jambo House, there is a lounge here as well. It's called the Sanaa Lounge. It's just right inside. These are some of the drinks they offer there. So if you're looking for kind of a quiet place to get away, this might be a good location to grab a couple drinks. We've actually never seen this. We're down the hallway from Sanaa. It's just right down over there. It's kind of like the waiting area that we're in. But there's a little tortoise that hangs out in here, and we didn't even notice it until we saw his little like brush thing, so he can go through and kind of scratch his shell as he needs. I wonder if we can actually find him. Oh no, there he is. Oh, hi buddy. He's like the same color as the rocks.
Rocks probably feel nice and warm in the sun.
Probably, yeah. Earlier when I mentioned all the art that they have here at Animal Kingdom Lodge, I mentioned that it's the largest art installation for African art. Now that doesn't include just Jambo House, that includes like random little things like this pottery that's just down this kind of random hallway here. They have just art sprinkled throughout the entire resort that you can kind of stumble across and kind of read a little bit about it. If you just get a chance to explore, you might find some fun stuff like that. I've never been back here. This is another entrance to Sanaa if you're coming from the other side. Yeah, lots of art, like all of this right here I've never seen before. This is all really unique, really cool. Came out here on another kind of little balcony area that kind of overlooks the Savannah. Very easy to get to. And there is that main lobby. Just turn right and come out through this door. And there's also a little lounge in there where you can kind of hang out, maybe take a little bit of a breather. Frozen 2 is on TV if you want to watch that. Here you definitely get a better view of this side of the Savannah, which looks like we've got some Ankoli cattle down in there and some kind of antelope of some kind. Oh, there's giraffe walking by. He's munching on something that's hanging there. It's not really one of the normal feed boxes, so I wonder if it's just like a little enrichment thing. It's like a stick on like a rope of some kind.
One right here too. This tree.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I think they just hang out food around.
Oh, Lord. I think we're gonna head out to the pool because they have other animal exhibits out there and just kind of show you guys that general area. So we get down to the pool. There's our main entrance right there. We're gonna turn and walk down this path. Kind of winds down a little bit, and it's kind of down in that like thicket of trees. And it's definitely a much shorter walk than the walk we took to get over here. All right, look, we already made it. We're here at the pool. There's the main entrance right there. 1 or 2 minute walk, not bad. Out here by the pool is the Survival of the Fittest gym, along with some restrooms and also some lockers as well if you need to use those. Got some people working in there to the left, so I'm not gonna bother showing them. But yeah, normal typical gym. Looks like some nice equipment though. Here's kind of one side of the pool area. Got a hot tub over there on that side. I think those are slides up there. Main pool is in the back. We'll definitely go check that out. And then looks like there's a kids area with like some buckets that drop water on you and everything. And then I think this little fun, like kind of waterfall-esque area feeds into the kids zone. So I think that's pretty unique. I like the theming. I like how it's all very stacked up. I do like this long pathway with all the bamboo and everything kind of leading down to the main pool and the pool bar. And they have like a little like netted play area for kids too. Little splash zone, very cute. Another set of restrooms down over here along with your pool bar. Again, don't really know the menu, but I'm sure there's a lot of delicious drinks you can pick up over there. Kind of hang out by the pool with. One of the main reasons why we love coming over here is because there is another animal overlook that I think many people might not know about. And it's where one of my favorite animals ever is the Okapi, which is right there. Sweet baby, sweet angel. Oh my gosh, I've never seen one up this close before. Oh my gosh, you're so precious.
Usually like really
yeah, they're usually very far back. I was ready to kind of like try and look for them. Oh no, don't go too far. Love me, be near me. Hi, sweet angel. Yeah, it's weird seeing one up this close. So I swear there were vultures out here at some point.
Yeah, there were for sure, because they were also on the show.
I've never been able to see the horns that up close before. Like you can definitely tell that they're related to the giraffe because of those horns. Not related to zebra, despite what the stripes say. They're definitely related to the giraffe. We're gonna start heading that direction towards the pool, which is just right behind the little overlook for the Okapi. Better shot of the pool bar here, and then you've also got this fire pit, which Jambo House also have. I don't think I showed it, but I believe that's where they do the s'mores that you can pay to come do. You found a hidden Mickey? Oh yeah! You guys get 2 hidden Mickeys in this video. Look at that. That's a good find. A little shot of the pool here. They definitely got some slides out there that look a little bit more fun than the other one at Jambo House. A little bit of a smaller pool, but this is definitely meant for a smaller group of people since they're all DVC. So we're right outside the pool bar and the Okapi enclosure over there. And I want to talk about the parking situation here. It's all underneath the resort. And it's this dimly lit parking garage. Personally, I really hate this. You have such a beautiful resort and you're paying top dollar to be DVC and you get this just hideous, like I kind of get it from like an animal standpoint to kind of save on space and stack your parking garage and your hotel on top of each other, but like This is just, it's gross feeling, and it feels dingy and murky, and it doesn't really set a good tone. Not that it really matters, because you're parking your car and you're going inside, so it doesn't really matter, but like, I just personally think they could have done something different, or at least made this look a little bit better. Not a huge deal, but it's ugly. So I wanted to show you guys the arcade that's here and the community hall, which is kind of like the Simba's playground area, or the Simba's playhouse that was over at the Jambo House. But behind me is kind of that overlook and that lounge where Frozen 2 was playing at. And then just like right behind me is the arcade and the community hall. If I can film inside the community hall, I'll do it, just so I can show you guys what's in there as well. It's definitely a lot more crowded than the other one was, but the arcade looks pretty empty. We'll start here at the arcade, which looks like there is a tournament every day from 3:30 to 4:30. That sounds pretty enticing. I don't know how you guys would do that, but I think I'd do pretty good. Looks like a lot of the same stuff as before. A little bit smaller than the other one, but definitely still pretty good. Then right across from the arcade here is going to be that community hall. Another little area to kind of play games, hang out, do arts and crafts. But they also have a great view of the Savannah in here as well. I don't know if we can really see anybody out there. Well, there's those cattle. We finally got a better view of them. And then our trivia question for this one is, what is the name of Tiana's restaurant? Now, that's a trick question. Do you know the answer to it?
No.
It's Tiana's Palace. Because it was Place when she was originally trying to make the restaurant when her dad was still alive. But then they turned it into Palace when she became a princess. So that's a very clever question, Disney. I love a good Disney trivia, so anytime I have the chance to flex my skills, I'll take it. Now, we're not sure, but we're back here in the main lobby, and I think that might be Trooper and Heidi, the mom and baby from the Animal Kingdom special. He's not as small as I thought he was going to be, because I guess it was filmed a long time ago, but he does seem to be the smallest one out there. So that might actually be the zebra in question. He is very cute. Ugh. Those little ears. I guess they're big ears. Little baby. We obviously can't hear anything since we're inside, but this male zebra is following what I assume is his mom, Trooper's mom, Heidi, and like she keeps holding her mouth open. It looks like she's trying to make like a noise to tell him to get away. And every time that zebra moves in front or tries to get in front, Heidi will jump ahead and like kind of push him away. Very, very smart mama instincts. And I think the zebra finally got the idea and is leaving them alone. So I think we're wrapped up here at Kidani. Nice, short, sweet little trip out here. Not a whole lot to see because it is for DVC people, not just for normal day guests, but great Savannah. That alone is really worth the point of coming out here. So we're walking back to Jambo House. We wanted to show you guys the sports complex area because it's kind of in a weird spot where they have it because it's across the street from the actual resort. So there's Kidani Village right there. And then if you just walk right across the street here and across over there, you've got like tennis courts and barbecue grills, I think is what they said over there. And maybe a couple other things. I've never actually been over there, so we're gonna go check it out. Basketball probably, yeah. Let's go. That's also really weird. Like, are those apartments you can move into, like not Disney related? Like, I literally feel like this is on Disney property. I don't think they're finished because of all the windows open and like the windows look like they have like the film over them.
Well, and they don't have balconies.
Oh yeah, they're like literally building those. Wow, like imagine living literally a stone's throw from Animal Kingdom Lodge. Got like a little picnic area here. That's probably what that charcoal's used for.
Probably.
Over at the resort or over at the gift shop. Got a nice view of like a pond over here as well. Yeah, this is kind of a weird area. I wonder how much use this actually gets, because I'm not gonna lie, if I was out here vacationing, I'm not gonna come over here. Like, I get like people work out on their vacations, but like I'd rather go use the gym than come all the way over here across the street. Like, I guess if I'm like grilling out burgers, like that's fine, but like I think there's like bocce ball around over there. We'll go look at that next, but like, yeah, just very strange. This area honestly kind of makes me feel like I'm at an apartment complex for some reason.
Yeah.
Like they have all of these like, this like shrubbery and like the benches, and it just feels like I'm walking the grounds of like a complex at someone's apartment. Just weird. Basketball over here. I assume, oh, this is a shuffleboard?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, where'd you get the stuff for it?
Maybe at the desk.
Oh, you have to go. Imagine coming out here and not realizing you have to go back and get it. Like, yeah. It makes sense. Tennis courts over here. Oh, you can actually have professional tennis lessons? That's weird. I guess if you really feel the need to have professional tennis taught to you while you're at your Disney vacation. Sure. Cute little area, but I don't think it gets much use. I don't feel the need to ever come over here. We came back out here to the Jambo House, Savannah, and we've got some animals that are way closer now. Giraffes munching away.
Cute little antelope behind.
Mm-hmm. Some wildebeest out there as well. And on the other side here, we've got a great view of like the wildebeest. We've also got some zebras out here as well. Definitely still not as close as the other location. And I didn't even see the giraffe right behind the feeder there. He's hiding very well. I wonder if the zebra's eating whatever the giraffe drops. Well, friends, that wraps up episode 1 of Resort Randomizer. What'd you think of Animal Kingdom Lodge? I know you already love this resort.
I was gonna say, I really like it. It's
Yeah,
my favorite one.
This is definitely one of our favorite deluxes for sure, and I'm really glad we got to come out here and explore a little bit. Like, this was a great start to this little series that we're deciding to do. Just the vibe and the ambiance and just the relaxation that this resort has is really nice.
It's always nice getting to come see the animals. Today we didn't get as good of a look, I feel like, as sometimes, but
Yeah.
it was still nice to get to see some unique things that you wouldn't see, like the what's the baby's name?
Trooper.
Seeing Trooper's first day out.
Yeah, that was really exciting to actually get to see that. He's definitely grown a lot since the TV show.
And it was also funny seeing like some of the, I don't know if you filmed it, but the crowned, like, stork?
The crown cranes.
Crown crane, and like being antagonized by the like stork.
Yeah, they were fighting there for a minute. I don't know if I actually got it, but he was like spreading his wings and kind of chasing them off of like a branch, and then he just realized he got stuck up on the branch.
He took over the branch, and then he kind of like,
he just got off because
he was like, I don't know what to do up here. He
Yeah.
kinda, like, stumbled down.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for coming along. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next episode of Resort Randomizer. Who knows where we'll go? Thanks for making memories with us, and we'll see you guys next time.